Okay, finally I got my pair for the Jordan 1 Low OG Rookie of the Year, and I would say they are really nice in terms of materials, quality, and of course the color blocking of this pair. I will do a lot of lace swapping, I mean tons of lace swapping, and also styling tips. You know, the on feet videos that I made with different kind of pants, you will expect that here on this video, and of course some overview of the build and quality of this pair, tips and tricks and sizing recommendation. First, let's check the quality of my pair, because a lot of people, or I would say some people, are complaining that the quality of this one really sucks. But in my case, I would say it's 8 out of 10. So let's check the symmetry first of the sneakers. My toe box is perfectly fine. As you can see, they are not really crooked. The cut is pretty symmetrical. Also on the side panels, they look super clean in my honest opinion. Let's check also the outside panels, just for your case. I really love the color blocking of this pair, man. This is not the typical, black toe color blocking that becomes so overdone already, just like the mochas, the obsidians. I mean, not the obsidians, but the UNC powder blue. Anything that uses black overlays, they are really overdone, unlike this Jordan 1 Rookie of the Year. Okay, so now let's talk a little bit on the materials, and I would say they are dope, and I prefer them versus the obsidians that was recently released, or even the mochas. And the uppers of this, the brown part, they're using Nubuck Suede, smooth one. I hope you guys can see it. It's really smooth. And by the way, there are two types of Nubuck Suede. The other one is the synthetic, and the other one is the real leather, I would say. So you can find these synthetic ones normally in Air Max ones. They use it all the time because they are really light materials. And also in the White Thunder Jordan 4, they are also using Nubuck Suede, the synthetic ones. You can tell that straight away from the grain on the cut here on the leather that they don't have this grainy part inside the leather. So in my honest opinion, I prefer this Nubuck Suede, the ones that are used here in the Rookie of the Year. The base part is soft textured leather, and I really love it. Also the same on the swoosh area here, the sail color just really adds a pop on the brown and the black contrasting of the sneakers. That was a quick overview of this pair. And by the way, if you want to ask why it's called Rookie of the Year, it's because it's inspired by MJ's clothing when he was still rookie in the 84-85 season, and he was sporting this brown tan kind of jacket, and that's the reason why they adapted it here. And also this is a low version, so there is already a high cut version of it, but actually I prefer the low version because I'm not a really super tall guy. Okay, so that was a bit of an overview of these sneakers. Now let's move into your favorite part. I know you guys probably skipped that area if you already knew a little bit on the sneakers. Now I would be showing you my different kind of styles in wearing the Jordan 1 Low OG Rookie of the Year. I would say they are very wardrobe friendly, meaning whatever color of pants you will try to wear with this, you will have no issues at all. But these are my favorite. Number one would be my black corduroy pants, and I just love how it matches nicely with the inner linings, the lace, and also these screws that are all in black. So it's a coordination right there. It's a little bit on the baggy side, but I would say these are timeless and it will not discriminate any body type. Doesn't really matter if you're on the chubby side or if you are on the skinnier side. Can't go wrong with this black corduroy pants. Always my number one in terms of these color palette sneakers. Let's move into my number two. It's gray corduroy, the same on my black corduroy pants, but this time it's just gray. The thing that I like gray about this pair, because if you would just simply search the complementary color of tan colorway, it will give you gray as a great combination. So that is why I'll be wearing a lot of gray pants on this video. So don't be surprised if you would see that all the time. Gray corduroy, the best as well. And let's move into my number 3, the vintage gray jeans. I told you you will be seeing a lot of gray pants here, and I just love the cut, how it sits on the tongue and on the back of sneakers, showing off a little bit the logos of the Jordan 1 Low OG. So because it's a little bit tapered side. Okay, jeans, gray vintage, can't go wrong with the Rookie of the Year. But if you would really ask me if I only need to wear this with one pant, I would say it's the olive green cargo pants. It just looks so gorgeous. The one you see on my thumbnail, because I love taking photos of it. It just really gives the brown tan color blocking a little bit of pop, but at the same time, it's not super loud. It's just so perfect, man. I'm in love with this combo. Olive green and the Rookie of the Year, top notch. Let's say you don't like the cargo pants that I have wore, the olive green. I also tried it with my khaki cargo chino, and it's still really nice because Jordan 1 Low OG is pretty versatile sneakers. And if you're not into cargo pants, super streetwear kind of vibe, you can also try this chino cargo that I'm showing you right now, because it's a mixture of a little bit casual, formal, and street wear, just to give you more ideas, by the way. And lastly, this is also perfect for my gray casual slacks that I have been showing you every time with my Jordan 1 Low OG videos. If you want to go to church, or if you want to go to golfing, or if you just want to have some coffee, this is just a perfect combination all the time. Gray casual slacks with the Rookie of the Year, can't go wrong for the older folks out there. And to be honest, I'm kind of leaning towards this kind of styling already, because you know, the older we get, the more we are getting simpler and simpler the way how we style ourselves, because it will not take a lot of time. So that was the unfeed videos, and I hope you guys managed to get some ideas and preferences on how you would be rocking this pair with different kind of pants. I hope I catered most of the usual pants that people would wear. Now let's move into the lace swapping video, because I know some of you are excited to see how am I going to lace swap this. Maybe you already just skip it or scrub it away on the YouTube, but it's your time, so I respect it if you don't want to waste your time watching the other blah blah blahs. This is my favorite swap that I did here, and just want to show it to you closely so that you guys will have an idea what is the color palette that I'm using here. I don't know actually the name of this lace, but I would say it's more close to coral kind of color. It's also matching nicely the uppers of the sneakers. I just love it, to be honest. I love this, and unfortunately they didn't give you extra pair of laces on these release, so you will be stuck with the black one, which I would say it's not bad after all, but it's just too contrasty on the tongue area, because this is white and this is black, but it matches nicely as well, the inner linings and the swoosh, so you can't go wrong with black, to be honest. But if you would ask me, this would be my go-to lace swap for this pair. Okay, so that was the coral lace swap, but I still have some few lace swaps. Maybe you can try to check them out as well. This is the second favorite that I made. It's the white laces, and you know guys, it's just so sad that we keep buying sneakers and we paid a lot and they're not giving us extra pair of laces. It's just nothing, to be honest. Just put one extra pair, and you'll be happy. For example, this white lace that I'm showing you right now really looks good with the Rookie of the Year. And I don't want to rant, but it's just not so nice that you will buy an extra pair of white lace just to give you that look that I'm showing you right now. Or maybe you could just use your extra pair of white laces from your other sneakers. But this is my second favorite actually, the white laces on the Rookie of the Year. Another thing, if you want to stay on the neutral side but on the, let's say, still on the tan category, you could also use the slate gray laces. I'm showing you right now a picture of slate gray laces, and it's actually more leaning into the beige area, but I think these are slate gray because this is almost the same color with my slate Yeezy 350. So I would call it slate gray. Can't go wrong with this pair actually. Okay, if you want your shoes to be a little bit louder, I would say you can't go wrong as well with olive green. The reason why I have this here, it's because when I was wearing the olive green pants, I saw that it looks really nice with the brown tan colorway. So I have tried olive green as well on the Rookie of the Year, and voila, it looks really nice. So if you are a fan of olive green, you can also try to slap it on your Rookie of the Year, and actually it's not really bad at all. Not my favorite, the same as the white and the coral, but can't go wrong also with olive green. And by the way, I also tried a vintage rose pink on this pair. Actually, the look also super nice. I mean, that's what I'm trying to say here. This brown tan color blocking on the Rookie of the Year is just so lace swap friendly, and I'm just trying to show you how versatile they are in terms of handling different kind of laces. So this vintage rose pink, it will give you a little bit of, polarizing effect, but I don't mind it. It's my sneakers. I love how it looks on it. Lastly, if you want some contrasting color or complementary colors on the brown tan, I slap it also with a teal blue laces. As I have said, it's a little bit polarizing, but I like it that way, that it's so unconventional that it will somehow give you a kind of wow effect that it could be negative or positive. But in my case, I like the teal blue laces on the brown tan Rookie of the Year. I don't know if it's brown tan. It's actually, to be honest, golden harvest color blocking. Okay, so it's just a shame that there are no extra pair of laces, at least a white one of this pair. But anyway, it is what it is. And that was the lace swap video. I hope you guys get or got some inspiration again. I have some tips and tricks for you, and I have been practicing this for quite a while now, just to take care a little bit of your sneakers. For example, here that the inner linings are black, I would also normally wear the same color of socks to these sneakers, because it would prevent that, how do you call those tiny little fibers that will stick on the inner linings, and it's just so bad to look at, especially if you wear some white socks, for example, and this is black. It will somehow show those tiny little bit of fibers, and it's so ugly. And at the same time, it's also respecting your sneakers, because in case you don't want to keep it, or let's say you change your mind, at least it's not, really bad for Nike or other show brand that they will clean this up for you because you just wore, shitty socks. Okay, so that's a simple trick to always keep in mind if you want to take care of your sneakers. By the way, on the sizing on this, I prefer going half size down on my Jordan 1 Low OGs. It's because I have a narrow feet and, smaller feet. Short kings always have smaller feet, and since the paddings of this are not super thick, as you can see now, it's just so thin compared to, let's say, Nike SB Dunks. These are just at least really thin paddings in here. So normally I'm wearing thick socks on my Jordan 1 Low OG so that it feels a little bit snug and also going half size down. But if you have a small, narrow, not small to narrow, but massive or a wide-footed guy, then you can always go TTS on the Jordan 1 Low OG. Okay, I hope I covered most of the questions that sneakerheads usually, go here in YouTube to seek for answers. That was it, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.